Yep. Hey guys, welcome to my Friday live. So we're going to call this Flippin' Friday. So today what we're going to do on Wednesday, we painted this train case and I decided to go ahead and paint it. We have some issues with this. The knobs here are broke off, but you can actually put like a little screwdriver or something in there to pop these open. So I have them open now. So it's not really usable. The other issue is that there was no handle. So what we all agreed upon, which took us a little bit on Wednesday, is that we were going to paint it black. And then everybody has been wanting me to use the Sweet Pickins Milk Paint and in the color Sweet Potato. So we are going to paint it. So I actually had it all measured out. I was just going to go all in and paint it with Sweet Pickins. The case itself is like more like was a fabric. And then everyone's like, is it going to totally just chip off? Which I don't know. I don't know if it would have. So what we did is we went in with coal black from Fusion, painted the whole case, the coal black. And so on Wednesday, that is how far we got. So we didn't get a lot accomplished, but there were a lot of questions that I answered. So today we are going in with the Sweet Pickins. I already have it measured out. And I have my little whisk. And then I also have the water. I do like to try to start with warm water. That I've read that helps. I don't know if it's necessarily true. And it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So I have a little measuring cup. I've been saving these. I wish I would have saved more. It was from my, at the time, from my protein powder. So I measured out 1 scoop of the milk paint. I almost said protein powder. And then we're going to do 1 scoop of the water. And we're going to just put it like that. And I'm going to take my whisk and I'm going to whisk it up. So let me do that. And I just want to make sure I'm getting everything off the bottom. And then once I get done whisking, what I'll do is I'm going to just go into the chat at that point. But I want to get this started because it takes approximately, I like to have it set up for about 10 minutes. So you want to make sure all your clumps are out, and the whisk really helps with that. So let me wipe off, or hopefully this will be enough. Maybe I will have to do more. All right. So I'm letting that set up for about 10 minutes. And let's jump in to the chat and see who's all here. So as you guys are jumping on, definitely say hello. And if you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. Let's take a peek here. All right. Well, we have Nancy. Hello, Nancy. And I'm just going to move it up a hair here. Hey, Melinda. Thanks for joining. West Coast Contessa. Hello, Bloomer, she says. We have Lillian. Hello. Hello, Polar Mom. I don't think I said that right. Polary Mom. Okay. Hey, Kathleen. My box should be here today. Woohoo! I like to hear it. Long time lurker. Oh, yay. I love it that you're joining in the fun. I love it. I love it. Hello, Joan. Thanks for joining. Oh, yes. Hello. Yes, everybody's excited that you're joining in, even though I probably totally butchered how to pronounce your username. Midwest Charm, hello. She says she loves sweet potato. Good. A first-time user of sweet potato, you guys. So glad I got the reminders for these. I was operating under the assumption that it was Thursday all morning. I understand. I got my maker's box yesterday. Love, love, love. Can't wait to jump into projects. Woohoo! Yes, don't drink the milk paint with your morning breakfast. Yes, please don't. I am hoping to have some energy to create with my maker's box today after spending the whole Gondong day yesterday. I am super excited to be home. Yeah. Hi from Utah. Hello, hello, Diane. We have Kristen. Thank you for joining. Got my box. Love it. Working on a project today. Woohoo! I'm excited, guys. All right. Nikki says, good morning. Got my box yesterday. Woohoo! Yeah. Got my box yesterday. Love it. But I fell up the stairs trying to hurry to get in the house and open it and bruise my chin. Oh, good Lord, Brenda. One lady almost tackled her mailman. Oh, yes. Oh, no, Brenda is right. Yes. Oh, my Lord. Let's see here. So, yes, the maker's box, you guys. So most people are getting them today. A few stragglers are getting tomorrow, and I am hoping then everybody will have the maker's boxes. So I'm super excited. Next Friday, I am doing the live unboxing. So everyone can see what was in the box. So I'm super excited about that. And then anyone that did receive the maker's box, remember there is a QR code on there. So you can scan the QR code and it will link you directly to a YouTube video, which will be released on Friday then for everyone's viewing pleasure. Now, today I am releasing a Thrift to Treasure video for YouTube. So I'm super excited about that. If you guys haven't gone and watched yesterday, which was Thursday, I did interview Tara from the Reclaimed Ranch. And we talked about how she took her thrifting and she turned it into a business. And then from there, she created her YouTube channel. So I find it just so intriguing how each business just starts completely different and how the transformation goes and how each business continues to grow just very differently. So Tara is super talented. I love everything she does. I met her actually at Debbie Beard's paint inlay party, and we have just been great friends since then. So I talk to Tara almost on a daily basis and just so inspired by her creations. The most recent, she had a refrigerator and she decoupaged this amazing horse on the front of her refrigerator. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely do that. Head on over to her Facebook page, Reclaimed Ranch, or The Reclaimed Ranch, because there's actually, when I was searching it, there's a couple other Reclaimed Ranch. It's actually The Reclaimed Ranch. And then over on YouTube as well. And she has a bunch of YouTube videos out there. So lots of fun thrift flips out there. All right, let's take a look here. I am hoping for my box today. Yay, yay. Loved her cute laugh. Oh, I know. Doesn't she have the funniest? She is so sweet. She is so sweet. And I do love her laugh too. Okay, so this is definitely thickening up. Yeah. And it should be like the consistency of like a milkshake. So I actually am just going to add a tad more, just a little bit more. I just wanted to thicken up just a hair. I think, well, for those of you who have the maker's box, I did include in the video, I did a couple projects with the milk paint, and I was outside, and I think that my milk paint probably wasn't as thick as it should be, but it turned out so awesome. The couple things that I determined or I figured out with the milk paint is very unpredictable. that you don't know how it's going to chip. You don't know how it's going to crackle. If you want more crackle, definitely go in with the heat gun and give it a couple zaps. And that's what I'm going to do today for this. But I'm so excited to see how this looks. Someone did say on Wednesday's comments that this kind of reminds them of like Halloween or fall. And I guess I kind of like the colors, black and the, oh my gosh, sweet potato. That would not have been good. I would have had sweet potato everywhere, you guys. Oh boy, huh? Tara is great, super creative. Yes, she is. Good morning, Boomer Bloomer here. Looking forward to the live today. Can't wait to see how this suitcase turns out. I know, me too. All right, I'm going to play with the Maker's Box Milk Paint tomorrow. I have 2 projects I want to do with it. Woohoo! I can't wait to see. All right, and so before we start with this, I just want to mention on Friday, the 14th at 10 o'clock, I'm going live. We're going to do a project after we do the unboxing. But I am also going to kick off a contest, you guys. So anyone that creates projects with the products in the box, I'm going to create a post on my Facebook page, and you can attach photos then to your project photos. And I'm going to pick a day and I'm going to announce it on the 14th. By the end of, there's going to be like a short, like little contest. Whoever gets the most hearts on their photos will receive an extra set of papers in their July box. So I'm so excited for that. And let's see here. Who else has made comments? Sweet potato looks so good distressed on wood. It'll be great on the black. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Got my Maker's Box on Monday and opened right away. Still cleaning out my craft room, so we'll get to painting in a week or so. Okay. Never used milk paint. Anxious to get my box. Woohoo! It's so fun. Milk paint is so fun. Hi, Sonnet. Received my box a day early. Woohoo! Sonnet, you outdid yourself. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I was hoping you guys would love it as much as I loved it. I had so much fun picking everything out. And now, as of yesterday, you guys, I started receiving items on my porch. So everything, I started actually ordering some of the different supplies for July before I even had shipped June's box. So I'm very excited to get packing July's box and getting that out to you guys. Now, remember, I do allot myself until the 5th of every month, but with the 4th of July being in there, and I am heading up north by the 2nd, I am hoping that everything that I have everything packed and shipped by July 2nd. So, just so you guys know, that's my goal, and I try to stick to it. All right, it's been approximately 10 minutes, I think. Let's see. Yep, about 10 minutes, I would say. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. So, like I said, kind of like the consistency of a milkshake. And we're just going to go in and we're going to just start painting. Ooh. All right. So for those that have used the milk paint before, any tips or tricks that you want to recommend to the viewers today? I love using it, but I've used it not as often as I probably should. So this is great. Okay, I'm going to just zap the front here. And then we're going to move on to the next side. Just want to zap it a tad. All right. And then we're going to go on to the next side. Dark oil wax over that. Yes, I agree. I have the dark oil wax ready to go because that is one of my favorites as well, the dark oil wax. So okay. Haven't used it yet, but it seems like if you apply heat, it is more likely to crackle. Yes, that's exactly what I've discovered is if you apply heat to it, it does crackle. So it's what I'm planning on doing is applying a little heat because that's what I really want it to crackle. So let's see here. All right. Sand it down. It's so smooth. Mix and wait for it to thicken before using it. Yep, that's exactly what I heard as well. So good morning, Vicki. Hello, Robin. It's definitely crackling over here on that side. Okay, let's get this side next. All right. Okay, that's looking good. Ooh, I'm really liking this. I like this color, you guys. This would be really good for like a fall color. All right, let me zap this. I should ask you guys for the ones that have, received the maker's box. What was your favorite so far? You don't have to say you can just say like Connie's papers, Royce's papers, the paint colors. Sweet potato needs to be a maker's box color for fall. Hint, hint. I know. I'm really liking it, you guys. Brenda says the whole box. Connie's papers and the master board. Woohoo! Royce's papers. Yes. I want to add some crackling here. Ooh, that looks good. All right. We are definitely getting crackling there. I like that. I want to get some more crackling to the front here. All right. Looking so good. Oh yeah, some crackle there. All right, let's get the back. Let's see here. I love all the papers, but I am so excited to use the milk paint color. I wanted to try that one. Woo, me too. I was so excited. And you guys, I just have to say that like I picked that color and I already had picked Royce's papers, but I cannot believe how well that it works with one of the papers. It's like it was definitely that paper was designed for that specific color. So I was super excited. All the papers are awesome. All the papers are beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Love the papers, especially the Roycycle paper that wasn't the masterboard. But really the whole box is perfect. Hey, Royce, there she is, you guys. Royce's masterboard is beautiful. Yes, it is. Okay, let's paint the back here. All right. So here's a time to tell Royce what you'd like to see for future papers. Okay, I'm just going in here. Okay. All right, let's see. I just want to get this painted and then we will zap the back and then I want to do the top next. Okay. All right. I love zapping this with heat, you guys, because that really, the one side has some amazing crackle. Oh, right here. Right there, it's crackling. Oh, I love it. That looks so good. That, oh my. Oh, right here, you guys. You can see that. I don't know if you can see. It's crackling right here. All right. Now I'm going to paint the top. Let's see here. Oh, lots of comments. Royce's masterboard is beautiful. My tracking now says, I don't know what your tracking says. I love Connie's paper. I need more of them. And the milk paint color, I've been waiting to try that color. I already know what I am doing with part of the masterboard. Woohoo! I like it. Always have a masterboard. Good morning, Sonnet. Hello, Gina. Royce has yet to make a paper I don't love. I love the versatility of the papers. They can work on smalls and large projects. Yes. Royce, we need a Halloween and fall masterboard. Pretty please. Okay. Good morning. Better late than ever. I bought a quilt kit that had the Roycycled farm prints on the fabric. I love the two chickens. Ooh. I'm checking out your door with the frames. I love that. Oh yeah, I did that on a live. I did that. That was very difficult to do that on a live, but I did it and I'm not finished yet. And Lexi actually sent me a handle, which that is the next step to that, you know, in my free time, you guys. But I do have to finish that and get this room cleaned up because it's a mess. Oh yeah, yay. So no pressure, Royce, but when is your next main release? I don't even know that. So she hasn't told any of the stockists yet. Good morning, Sonic. Got my box a day early. Love it. Woo! I love to hear that. I received my box yesterday. I love it. Awesome. Crackle. Yay. Yeah. Leave the top black. Oh, I think I want to paint it. My tracking now says Friday instead of Saturday, but we are still on our trip for another week. Sigh. Oh, hello, everyone. I love everything in the box. I'm beyond excited to try it all. The detail in Royce's papers are amazing. Connie's painted papers are so beautiful and sweet. Yes. Oh, yes, Royce. That is exactly. Oh, boy. Okay, let's get the top done here. Sorry, I have to paint it. All right. I wish I could have these standing up. Please stand up. All right. Okay. Let's see here. All right. So today is my daughter's last day of being a sophomore at high school. So today's her last day, and then she's off for the summer. So that should be interesting. Let's do the front. Okay. And then we'll go back to the comments as soon as I get this done, when I start zapping the heck out of it again. Okay. Let's see, did I just want to make sure I got everything there. Okay. All right, and then we gotta figure that out, how I don't have a bunch of pooling there. All right. I love the matchy colors inside and out. Sweet potato is amazing. Yes, I think it is too. I think it would be better with the top painted as well. Were you traveling, Nancy? Okay. Let's see. I want to get some crackle on here, you guys. Crackle goodness. Oh, they took her mother-in-law to her summer house. I like that. The summer house. I probably have a sweet potato on my face because I just itched my face. And I had some on my finger. Oh, I'm getting some crackle there. I like it. I like it. Okay. Oh, I missed some here, though. You guys. Actually, I didn't do that great of a job here either. Okay. Oh, my Lord. Bad painter. Oh. Phoenix to Fernley, 14-hour road trip. Quite a boring drive, actually. Yeah, I heard that Arizona is pretty flat. You can see for miles. There's no trees. According to Royce. Well, I'm just talking about like Arizona, I guess, in general, right? So. Oh, you guys, lots of crackle goodness going on there. I just want to. Yep, we flatlanders. Boring and hot. Oh. I've never been there yet. So I'm hoping that I'm excited for Royce's retreat. Okay. I'm liking this a lot, you guys. I just hope I have enough to do the bottom. But I'm nervous about. Oh my gosh. Be careful, this thing is hot. It could be dangerous. All right. It depends on what part of Arizona you live in. It's not all flat. Oh, that's good to know. I loved when my daughter had softball tournaments in the White Mountains. We rented a cabin and joined every minute of it. Ooh, that sounds like fun. All right. Okay, that looks dry. Oh, I just touched that. Then I just touched that out the hair there. What could go wrong? I must have touched this here too. It's okay. It's okay. And then I'm going to embrace the imperfections because this is definitely not perfect. Let's see here. I do a farmer market up there with New York upcycles. Ooh. We have plenty of trees and mountains. Oh, good. All right. Oh. Okay, I want to. Okay, that's looking good. All right. Let me just touch it. Let me just touch it. See what's going on here. I'm just gonna. That side looks pretty dry. We're gonna do the bottom real quick before I run out of the milk paint because I want all of it painted. So this was 1 scoop, you guys. So just so you know, I did 1 scoop of paint, and then there is still plenty of leftover milk paint to continue on with your other projects as well. So keep that in mind. And milk paint, there is a shelf life once you mix it, but when it's in the powdered form, it is good. So you can use it whenever you need it. So don't think that it's going to go bad, because it won't. Okay. All right. I'm going to hold on to that just in case. All right. Roy says, I'm in southern Arizona, desert and mountains. We're in Heber Overgord. It's higher elevation, so a bit cooler. Ooh. All right. Once this dries, there's one other spot that I want to touch up. It's on the very inside edge. And then we are going to take that sandpaper and we are going to kind of sand it and see what happens. I'm not even sure that I want to add any type of transfer to this. I think what I'm going to do is just do the dark oil wax. Okay. So that's looking pretty good. And then, like I said, I just have a little bit left in here. So we're going to open up the top. I just want to touch it up here. And then okay, that looks good. That looks all good. All right. So the inside isn't horrible, but they have some duct tape in here. So I'm not really sure exactly what's going on with that, but I'm going to maybe fix that up a bit. I bet a wet distress would be beautiful and easy with the milk paint. Yes. I think she's in Safford. Yes. I think that is correct. Hello, Stephanie from Kentucky. Woohoo! So I want to tell you guys a funny story. You're going to have to watch it in my video today. But if you guys followed along through my entire launch, you will know that there is one state that is not a subscriber of my Maker's Box, North Dakota. So I'm doing my project today and I grab, so a friend of mine gave me all this like vintage, from a book, like an old book. So I used a piece and the whole thing was about North Dakota. So I'm like, it's a sign. Somebody from North Dakota has to get the Maker's Box in July. So I just had to laugh. I was like, really? Of course, the one piece that I grabbed. All right, I'm going to just zap this again. Ooh, this looks so good, you guys. All right. Okay. Oh, we have a person from North Dakota. I love it. Finally. Okay. So it looks all pretty dry. I like it. I am digging how this is turning out. Okay. So I don't have, I guess I could try to wet distress it. Yeah, I guess, you can just do the wet distressing, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just try to sand a bit here and there. Ooh. So just very similar to like chalk paint, it makes a bit of dust. So be prepared for that. All right. Oh, I like how okay, that's looking really good. Oh, let's see, I hit something here. I live in North Dakota 3 months, in Arizona 9 months. Oh, that sounds like a fun project, Jackie. The trailer, that is. Oh, I missed it. Jackie says, "Oh yuck, duct tape goo is hard to get off." Yeah, well, I'm gonna play around with the inside off camera. You know what I'm saying. Okay. I think I'm just gonna wet distress a little bit here and there around the edges. I like that. And then I sand it a little bit on the top. And sanding it makes it really nice and smooth. So if you're going to add a transfer, do you need to seal it first? I would have to say yes. You'd probably want to seal it first. But if you're going to use the dark oil wax, then no. All right. So there's some chippy goodness going on the top. I also, when I sanded it, I don't know if you can see, it brought back some of that. It makes it look old. So I'm going to wipe some of this dust up. Let's see here I'm going to grab one more baby wipe. I'm loving these baby wipes. I am so excited that my friend gave me some baby wipes. Let's see here. A lot of folks from the Midwest live here for the winter, but they vacate when the heat gets here. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Hope you are staying cool out west. It hit 85 yesterday, but so dang humid because it rains all the time here in Pittsburgh. I think the transfer won't stick to the paint after you sanded it like that, so it would be better to seal at least the top or where you're putting the transfers. That's good to know. Where do you get the dark oil wax? Okay, so Sweet Pickins, the dark oil wax is Sweet Pickins as well, and it is available on my website. So, Oh, you guys, this looks so good too. There's so much crackle goodness going on here. You have no idea. It looks really good. I just wanted to try to sand a little bit, make sure that I'm not going to get any chipping off of it. Oh, there's so much crackle right here too. And actually, guys, I don't even know if I'm going to add any transfers because I'm really liking the way it's looking right now, just the way it is. I know it sounds... It looks so good. It looks so good. So I think what I'm going to do, so you want to sand it to make sure that if there's any chipping, like the chippiness would come off. I do want, I want to do a little bit more. Oh, I thought my screen. I just want to add a little bit more distressing around the edges up here a little bit. Just a tad. So I'm just doing wet distressing a little bit. Okay, that looks really good. Let's do I want to just do a little bit here. All right, that looks really good. Oh my, I love it, you guys. I love it. I can actually see why you guys, or why everybody's really loving this sweet potato. It's like a really nice orange, like a burnt orange. Okay. All right. So the oil waxes come in two different sizes. They come in the larger size, which is 16 ounce or 4 ounces. The key is you want to shake them up because it does, like the darkness settles on the bottom. So you definitely want to shake it up. Same with so it comes in, this is like the clear. There's dark, there's black, or there's white. So today, like if you wanted just to seal it and you really liked the color as is, you would just seal it and it would just really enhance this color. By adding the dark wax, it just gives it, I'm really obsessed with the dark. So let's see here. I have this brush that I've been using with the dark oil wax. So, I think on the way home, we are going to stop at Jamie Ray Vintage's shop. Woohoo! Oh, that's awesome. Definitely say hi. Oh, all right. So let's go ahead and start adding the dark oil wax. So what I do is I always take just a junk chip brush, and I've been reusing this one. What I do is I wipe out as much the dark oil wax as I can. And then I use Dawn dish soap and I put Dawn all over it, wipe it out into another piece of paper towel to get as much of I do that like 2 or 3 times. It cleans it pretty well. Then I do it again and then I rinse it with water. Now this one, I just recently used the dark oil wax, so there's still some dark oil wax in this brush. The key as well is to leave the dark oil wax on for approximately 10 minutes to really absorb into the milk paint. So once this is done, I am going to, I actually might show you guys on Monday. So I have a bunch of, what I like to do is look for like old vintage leather belts. And I used to make cuffs with them. And, I haven't had a lot of time to do that, but I do have some leather. And I think I'm going to take a piece of leather and make my own handle with it. So I'm going to dig through a bunch of leather, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. And we can finish that up on Monday. I feel like, so, you know what I forgot? Paper towel. Oh, great. I think my child left. She went on a lunch date with friends. Not a date, but like a friend's date. I don't even know if that's called a lunch. It's just went to lunch, we'll just say. Went to lunch. All right. So, been watching since 8 a.m., but wouldn't let me do chat. Was driving me crazy. Box tomorrow. Woohoo! I would love to purchase one of your barn quilts. Where could I get one? If you are in the area, any of my booths have the barn quilts. I used to have them on my website. The ones that I had on my website, I no longer have them. So then I was having to recreate them, which was a little bit more work. And I just didn't have time. So I took them down off of my website. It's something that I plan on adding again. But at this point, with everything going on, I don't have time to make custom quilts right now. But I have barn quilts at all 3 locations. And I plan on having them at my October event. So I'll have the barn quilts there. I will have all my product there. Plus, I'll have a display as well. So, and my October event is called the Vintage Soul Market and Creative Retreat. So it's 2 parts. So if you aren't going to the creative retreat, you could still attend and go to the market portion. The barn is going to be full of vendors, and it's gonna coincide with the vintage shop hop, you guys. So it's gonna be awesome. The vintage shop hop is amazing. If you don't know what it is a 2-day event, and there is a map, and I will be on the map as soon as it opens to allow me to get access to that. And by being on the map, then it's kind of cool because you can pick an area on the map, and then you can hit up all the shops in that area. And because it's 2 days, I mean, you could hit up like a fairly large area like the first day, which is Friday, and then hit up another area on the second day, which is Saturday. Okay. I'm loving that. I still have to do the bottom, and I'm going to also do the edges on the inside. So we're going to let that sit for roughly 10 minutes. Okay, let me see here. Where are your booths located? So one is located in Appleton, Wisconsin. It is called the Yield Goat. Then I have another one in New London, Wisconsin, which is called Water Street Vintage. And then my third one is called Antique Up in Kimberly, Wisconsin. So they're a little spread out, but they have each booth is completely different with like the items that are in it. There are some staples like I have a bunch. The barn quilts will be different in every single one because I never paint the same barn quilt twice that I know of. It's kind of like whatever I'm feeling as I'm painting the barn quilt. So those are all very different. And then all the items are different. Like all the large furniture pieces are very different in each one, along with like the smalls and the medium items. So everything is very, very different. Let's see. Arizona is surely represented here. I'm in Chandler. Oh, gosh. I have a lot of Arizona folks then. Yes. Hit that like button, bloomers. Yes. Got to support our girl. I love it. Oh, I didn't even realize you had boots. But yes, that's where it is. Oh, and Jackie's in Gilbert. Awesome. Hello, Kim. Oh, I'll watch the replay later. Awesome. Hey, Lori. Yes, it is starting to look gorgeous. So we're going to let this soak in for roughly 10 minutes, and then we're going to wipe away the excess. I drove a school bus for Chandler Schools. Okay, guys, I am going to be right back. I do not have any paper towel in here. I took it out. Oh, actually, I do. Never mind. Oh, thank goodness that had some right here. This worked out really nice. So I was like, oh my Lord, I have to like leave and I don't want to leave. So I run into my kitchen. Okay, so I'm going to give it a minute more and then we're going to start removing it. I just want to see here if I missed anything. Oh, girls, I'm Queen Creek. I'm assuming that's another area. Wow, Arizona is really represented here today. All right. Oh, and I also want to mention to you guys that I started looking into Canada. Went to the post office. So the first thing I said is, can you weigh it and tell me approximately how much to ship to Canada? To ship to Canada, you guys, it's going to be roughly $25. That is the minimum. So I'm going to reach out to some of the Canada viewers. There's a post that was on my group page, and I am going to find out some different locations and then go from there. So I don't know. I'm going to ask them what they're wanting to do. But I wanted to let everybody from Canada know, too, that I haven't forgot about you. But I started looking into it. I was hoping to have something ready to go by July. So we'll see. All right. So I am just taking a piece of paper towel and wiping away the excess. And I'm doing that on the front as well. And it just gets all in to all the cracks, and it really just makes all that crackle goodness pop. There wasn't a lot of chippiness on this one, which I kind of like that it's not super chippy. I love all that crackle. There's like some crackle there. There was a bunch on the side. And then when I sand at the top, I think I sanded a little bit too rough, a little bit rough there, but I like it. I like how it looks all worn. All right. And then I'm just gonna go around here, just add a little bit of that oil wax just to make sure that it soaks in there too. Gets that same look to it. All right. Okay, so let's see. What did I wipe off already? All right. And then we'll do the side here. Oh, there's a lot of crackle goodness on this side. I like it a lot. Oh, this turned out really good, you guys. I love it. So, I think I got all the sides. Did I do this side? I think I did. All right. Last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to just put a little bit on the bottom. All right. Let's see here. I'm just going to grab that. And then the oil, then I'm going to leave this soak here for a little bit here too on the bottom, just so that it soaks in. And then it has that same look and feel to the top. I do like to always finish the bottom of my pieces. Kind of a stickler about that. All right, so there. The top and the bottom is done. So I used the sample pack of the Sweet Pickins. I did 1 scoop out of here. You can see there is still enough probably for another whole project. I mean, not obviously like a huge project because I used about half, but you could still do another small piece out of here. And then, so like I said, it does not go bad. But I wanted to show you guys, if I can get it close enough. Let's see here. Some of the crackle goodness there on the side and stuff too. So what I'll do is I'm going to let this dry overnight, and then tomorrow I'll take some photos of it and put it up on my page so you guys can see it. All right, I'm going to take a piece of paper towel and wipe that off. Let's see here. Thank you, Sonnet. That means so much. Oh, you're welcome. Let's see. Hi, Gigi. I'm in part of Chandler where it meets with Gilbert. Ooh. All right. I keep hitting the wrong button. I hope you're not hitting the sad button, or the angry button, or the angry face or whatever. So, all right, you guys, I finished this up. So I am going to sign off early. So on Monday, what we'll do is I want to put the handle on. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do that. And I'll take some photos, some close-up photos of this. So you guys can see some of the crackle goodness on here. Because I love how this turned out. This looks so old and vintage looking. It's pretty awesome. And I think with a really cool handle, I'm going to look to see if I can find like even maybe like a darker belt, like a dark brown, something to enhance like the black undertones or that dark undertone. I think that will look really cool. All right, let's see here. If you were going to put a transfer on it, would you have done it before the oil? Yes, I would have done it before the oil because the oil wax, the transfer will not stick to it. Just like any type of wax, you want to put the transfer on first. But I was opting, like, once I saw how cool it was looking, that's when I opted not to do the transfer. Jackie, we can open mine together when I get back. All right. Sounds good. So yes, watch for my video tonight. I am going to finish editing it after this. And then I'm going to upload it and have it all scheduled for 5 o'clock Central Time over on YouTube. So definitely be watching for that. And I will be back Monday. And guess what? I am going to have Tara on my live Monday. We are going to take Well, actually, then I won't be able to finish this Monday. Now that I'm talking this out, we'll finish this on Wednesday with the handle. Monday, Tara is going to be my guest, and we're taking vintage windows, and we're going to do an upcycle. So, you guys, I get a special guest on my Monday video or my Monday live, and that will be 6 o'clock Central Time. So, you guys have a great weekend. I am going to enjoy a weekend of softballing. So we'll see you on Monday. And remember, my video will go live at 5 o'clock tonight. All right. See you guys later. Bye. Oh, my mouse is asleep.